Okay. I am terribly sorry, everybody. Welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. We had a bit of a technical scare there. I'm Savage Hound Dusk, and today we're going to try to finish off a few more social links whilst preparing for the Hawaiian vacation. That's Futaba. Futaba I can up whenever I want. It looks like yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to. Because I can't increase my bond with Maruki yet, for whatever reason. I think he's temporarily unavailable. It doesn't matter. What matters is that she is available and I can actually improve my bond with her. Yeah, what I normally do is I give a few moments of silence to let people file in and to get things started, and also to send out the shout-outs to my stream for anybody who might want to watch it in a couple of other servers that are friendly to me. Okie dokie, let's get started on this promise list. The first one is go somewhere with lots of people. Oh, I've got the perfect place! Akihabara Wars. Revenge of the Futaba! You're going to Akihabara? Be careful out there. Oh, I'll be careful, alright. Hey, did you see that tablet earlier? Whoever drew that picture was a real pro. Not as good as Inari, though. He's got a particularly pervy view on art. Really? Whoa, what's going on? There's a super limited sale at the PC section! 3 terabytes for only 500 yen? What a steal! It's gonna sell out in seconds! Whoa! Surprise sale! Oh, God, where's Futaba? Mayday! Mayday! I'm trapped in the home appliance kingdom! The 3 terabyte war rages on outside! There are just so many people! I don't know if I can last much longer. Alright. There you are. I was about to come find you.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna see you until the end of time. But then I thought about you while I was wandering around the store, and bam! A wild Leon appeared. I'm not a Pokemon, Futaba. Good to see you again. So you're relieved? What an incredible coincidence. Me too! No, I'm a nerd who catches Pokemon. I am not myself a Pokemon. Wait a tick. I just finished a promise. Go somewhere with lots of people.
Oh.
Well, am I awesome or what? It's all because the 3 terabyte war, though. Oh, and because you brought me here. I, Futaba Sakura, hereby thank thee. She's such a child. It's hysterical how much of a child.
All right.
Rank 3 in the Hermit Arcana. I don't know, though. I panicked hard when I was soloing that dungeon. I think not being with you is kind of scary, Leon. Alright then. I'm gonna add another goal to my list. Being okay without you around. It might be a long quest line, but I'll finish it someday. Phew. I'm tired.
Okay.
Come on, let's go home. She's amazing, yes, and she's adorable, but she's still very childlike. Hey, it's me. Thanks for your help today. So I beat the go somewhere with lots of people goal. First try, too. Not bad. I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to be being okay without you around. But at this pace, I'll clear it out in no time. Right? We'll both do our best. Woo! I got this. I don't care how hard the quests are, I'll take them all! Anyway, I guess the point is, I gotta grind for now. Leveling up for a big encounter is basic stuff. I'm gonna do a little research. See if there are any other ways I can power up. This is all kind of exciting, huh? Talk to you later. You are the most gamer of all gamers, and I am both horrified and deeply impressed.
Hey.
Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that.
Hey,
Thanks, Dick. Oh! I got a scoop. The chief suddenly got really weird. Can you come to the bar so I can explain in more detail? And now we get to see what happens with Oya. I love her ability to make things into a game. She's probably spent the majority of her life in video games. To be fair, considering that she's a shut-in and spends a lot of her time hacking and makes every video game reference in the universe. And I will probably catch most of them. So, the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kind of creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened to KO. He told me he wants to do everything I can. He wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. He reflected on his actions. What? Just out of the blue? The whole thing's too convenient. It seems a little fishy, you know? I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? Did I? Can't remember.
Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you gonna tell him the other good news?
I know where KO is. That was part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently, he did some investigating on his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend's source, and it turns out she really is alive after all. I'm glad to hear that.
This is incredible news. So, where is she?
A mental hospital.
What?
That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know the truth. Not just about KO's current state, but about what happened to her that night, too. You need to pursue the truth. I know that. Honestly, I shouldn't be afraid to face the truth I've been chasing for so long. But I am. I won't let that stop me, though. I'll fulfill my promise and find out what happened to KO. I'm going to go see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be Ichiko Oya, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just some high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor. Rank 8 in the Devil Arcana!
Alright.
We've almost wrapped up most of these social links. Oh, by the way, everything with the chief worked out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So I'll need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing about the Phantom Thieves now. Alright, let's see what you have for me today. Here you go.
Well then.
Hiya! You good to talk? Thanks for pushing me to go see KO. I'm a journalist. From now on, I'm always gonna chase the truth. Good luck. Thanks. You really are a weird kid, you know that? Whenever I talk to you, I get this heightened sense of duty for some reason. I'll come back with some awesome stories. So let's meet up again. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. Gotta pack for my big trip. See ya! Take care, Oya. Good luck.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting.
Like your
You know
face?
the rankings that are popular nowadays. Are you interested in them too? I don't blame you. Everyone's paying attention to it. Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain.
You are a bona fide villain.
Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
It's all over the news.
Phantom Thieves chocolate wafer. Oh dear God.
Okay, let's get started.
School's trips tomorrow, huh? I always got so excited the night before my trips. You leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Oh, yeah. Watch out for that jet lag. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind Japan's time zone, which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but arriving in the morning of the 7th. It might be quite a shock to your systems. Jet lag is one thing, but our perception of time itself can become distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt like the second hand stopped for longer than a second?
How about you?
I needed more layers. Say, Kennedy-kun, do you know the name of that phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? I'm pretty sure it's chronostasis.
This is it. Right.
Yep. I didn't even have to look that one up. When a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill that blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where this phenomenon comes from. The human brain really is incredible, right? It can make you feel like time has stopped.
Nice going.
Oh, my time's already up. I want to hear all your stories when you get back, okay? Have fun. Yeah, I have to leave Morgana at home with Futaba, so. Oh yeah! This time tomorrow, we're gonna be in Hawaii! I can't wait! It should be fun. I'm so pumped! Ryuji, you know you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Ugh, enough of the chit-chat. You should be concentrating on class. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I'm totally out of motivation to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to research sightseeing spots in Hawaii. You got over that pretty damn fast. Oh yeah, there are many famous places in Are there many famous places in Los Angeles? Hollywood. It has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will prove quite stimulating. That don't hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches, though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near Los Angeles as well, you know. Huh? It's close to the ocean? Do you know where LA is? Well, it's the capital of America, so in the middle somewhere? Okay, Los Angeles is not the capital of the United States. They're going to Hawaii for a school culture trip, I believe. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. That's the United States capital. And that's the United States, not America. North America. There is no capital of North America, because North America is divided predominantly between the United States and the Canadians. And I believe the Mexicans as you head into Central and South America. New York is in the state of New York, and so they had to change it to New York City so people didn't get confused. Yes, I did know that, actually. That's actually where the phrase New York, New York comes from. Because that's what it used to be. They used to call it New York, New York. And it sounds like you're, turning into a broken record for a second like an idiot on repeat. What about Hawaii? Dunno. Some ocean, I guess? You're hopeless. How long are you all going to keep this up? Come on. Can't you guys be more mature about this? You know, Morgana, for once I actually agree with you. The same way Austria and Australia have special desks for people who accidentally... Austria. I thought you screwed that up. And you screwed it up the second time, too. Austria. That's how you spell Austria. Accidentally go to the wrong place. Ha! It's actually funny to me that people would fuck that up. Takumi, Maruki. Maruki's still locked out. Damn. Yeah. I'm kind of heartbroken that he's locked out. I'm gonna be even more heartbroken if I somehow screw up his social link and I can't max it out in time. There you go, Austria. That's better. Yes. It's actually very important to note that Arnold Schwarzenegger is in fact Austrian, not Australian. And I have had people confuse it with one. I've had people confuse one with the other.
Ah, yes.
I'm sorry.
Thought you could play this game indefinitely. No. This game has... This game actually has a 1-year invisible timer built into it.
Let's do it.
Oops. Yes. Requests. Ending the boyfriend's abuse, and winners don't use cheats. Okay. This is the perfect opportunity to go to Mementos.
Okay.
Because as time progresses, events happen in it that cannot be reversed. That's why, you remember all those deadlines that I've had to beat the palaces under and steal the hearts of certain individuals in order to actually progress? Those deadlines weren't just the game forcing you to have an arbitrary timer. After those instances, the next leg of the story needs to be able to progress. If it can't, you automatically get a game over if you pass that deadline without clearing the change of heart, because the next leg of the story has to be able to progress. It cannot progress if you go past a certain date. The game has every single one of its main set events pre-programmed to occur on specific dates. The changes of heart, when you are supposed to get started on meeting your next palace target, when you are able to recruit different party members, how long you have in order to be able to upgrade your social links to max. All of these things are stuff you have to complete before certain time frames in order to unlock certain benefits or certain scenes. So you actually have to. Oh, we have to view our requests. The date keeps moving even if you don't go there ASAP. This is correct. However, if you hit the deadline and don't meet the change of heart requirement, the game automatically fails you. And it will reset you back to your earliest save. And if you didn't make enough progress in the palace, you've soft-locked yourself and you actually have to start the whole game over.
Listen up.
Okay. Very well.
Listen up. What a jerk. You can count me in.
Yeah, so this game can be quite difficult if you aren't expedient. There's a reason that when I played this game, even on New Game Vanilla, I would always try to rush to clear the palace first and then collect the change of heart event immediately before the deadline hit. And that reason is so I don't have an issue later.
Okay, let's go.
So one of these we actually can't complete. One of them, however, we can complete, and we need to for our fortune teller social link.
Begin the infiltration.
Begin the infiltration. Yeah, we know. Every Persona is like this, by the way. Every single Persona game does this. These are very, very good games, and there's a lot to them. But they're considered a difficult series for a reason. They're also considered a time-consuming series for a reason. This is not an easy franchise to clear. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason I've been very, very expedient about doing a lot of different things all at once. And that is because there's a lot I want to be able to show off, and I kind of have to do this shit quickly. The game really doesn't give you much of a choice.
Joker, there's a treasure chest.
Yes, there is, and I don't care about it. I have gotten a million treasure chests down here that I really don't care for.
I can't show off my thief style while I'm a car.
I actually think you look cooler as the car.
I'm with Ryuji on that one. I thought it was just how you play this game. No, the way you play this game is you try to minimize every bit of work you have to do in order to get stuff done. And Futaba just scanned the entire area. So now I know exactly where to go in order to reach the end of the level. And head to the next zone. May as well snag some flowers just in case I run into Jose. I actually have been considering doing Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Reload for the channel as well. because I'm like I really enjoy Persona 5, and I did like a little bit of Persona 4.
Then,
Oh, we
here
got
are
a
the
target in
results.
here. And the target is right by the exit. How convenient. Dink. Excuse me, sir. Doesn't notice me. Oh, my chicken is ready. I'll be able to eat right after I finish this stream.
Then, okay.
Alright, asshole.
This is horrible.
Damn it. I gambled away all my money again. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! Where is she? Get over here so I can beat you. Don't beat your girlfriend. What? Don't you dare lecture me! She's mine! I can do whatever I want with her! Beating her is a right that only I have. I'll show you that, and I'll have you know she loves it too. If you want to get in my way, then you're gonna die! Well, this guy's more than a little psychotic. Ladies and gentlemen, when violence possesses you, I'm gonna punch you too!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything.
You're more than welcome to try.
Persona! Prepare yourself.
I'm sensing daddy.
The opponent is strong.
Maybe?
Do anything.
I don't know.
Hardcore. Land attack.
Garula! Oh god, he absorbs wind attacks. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's actually kind of a problem. Zeodyne!
No wind skills.
Okay, so far he's very indifferent to a lot of stuff. He's strong against physical attacks though, so abusing spells is kind of a requirement here. Ow!
Not good.
Ow! Holy crap, dude, that hurts.
I'll help you.
It's showtime!
Ultimate power. This is how I really feel. Thanks. You have such good taste. Yeah. Get a load of this. Perfect.
For anybody wondering, she's dual-wielding Scorpion SMGs. Why did you turn out like this? Because you're a dick. That's why it turned out like this. And I don't put up with dicks.
This is
Love
horrible.
that for her. I hate it. I hate it when people look at me like I'm just a bug to them. I can do better. I'm a superior human being. All the people around me just don't get it. Alright. That's the one that I really needed to complete here tonight before
Well then.
leaving. We're gonna head back to the entrance real quick though, because I need to move us down here so that we can get into the last area and find our next one. Look, this shit looks ominous as fuck, man. The deeper we go, the stronger the enemies get. Hey, Morgana, you want to know what that means? That means more experience points. That's what that means. Much more twisted this place is. I'm sure the shadows here are stronger, too. Yeah, and it looks like there are more enemies here than there were up above. Be careful, okay? We'll be fine. Yeah, Mementos is starting to look more than a little twisted.
Take care of him.
Wham!
Let's go.
Anubis!
Let's switch our methods. It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused.
This is my other self. I shall put you to the sword. Persona. All right.
I recommend attacking any enemy who has a status ailment. How's this? You couldn't finish it.
Bro, you just made me jump. Oh, shit. Either he missed twice, or I got lucky.
Huh? I appreciate it.
Much thanks. I am thou. Tenacious.
Oh, wow. I didn't think that was actually going to work. Zeodyne!
Ooh, awesome! Persona!
Makayama. Garula!
Impressive.
This is my other self. Prepare yourself. Time. Ravish them.
Zeodyne!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking
Not move a
cool.
muscle.
Thank you.
Victory is ours.
Not bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, aim.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Counter-Strike. 15% chance, huh? Really? Sure.
Okay.
Why does this place look like a cemetery? That's kind of disturbing.
A treasure chest. Why don't we crack it up?
Nuke Magatama, okay. Or Magatama. Excuse me. Nuke Magatama.
Come on, can't you pick up the pace? Let's blast through here.
This isn't a game, amateur. Keep an eye out for trouble.
Amateur or imbecile? I'm still trying to decide sometimes.
Here are the search results.
Okay, that's straightforward.
Treasure demon!
Mine.
Is that a rare one? We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks
He's
to
weak
hit
to
its
fire
weak
damage.
Go down.
Mudagi!
point. Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Die.
There's that core.
He lived through that, I'm impressed.
That's some
Victory
rare
is
loot.
ours.
Okay, let's move on.
That takes some serious frickin' defense.
This power.
This new skill suits me.
Magarula! Yeah!
Okay.
That was an easy win. Let's go, Joker.
I'll show you an easy win. I don't know where I was going with that. Wow, this place is full of bones. That's actually kind of disturbing. I forgot how creepy this place is. And there's Jose running around.
Here are the search results.
And maybe they increased the actual chance of that working. Okay, let me go see him over there. And, yeah, okay. Also straightforward. Fine. Dink. How the hell did I manage to make you jump, by the way? Dink. Something you said in that last time.
All right.
Alright, guys, you've had a break for 5 seconds. We're leaving.
Then, here are the search results.
Hey! And there he is. Right next to the exit. That's convenient. Dink. Excuse me. Dink.
Then,
Yes, I do know how I get. Usually, I think that's part of my charm. And this must be the cheater.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this is an adult cheating in a fucking video game. And winners decide what justice is. Yeah, because this guy cognitively sees himself as invulnerable, by the way, when he's talking about Gunabout. His shadow can't take damage here.
Hey, no matter what you throw my way, you won't put a scratch on me!
Luna, aim!
What?
Fox, you gotta aim! Come on, Queen!
Detox.
The opponent is strong.
Persona!
Don't do anything reckless.
Ravage Snap!
Joker, you missed? Persona! Ha! I appreciate it.
Much thanks. I am thou. I lend it!
Fox, you gotta aim! Persona! Out of our way! Come on, Queen!
Let's go. There!
Joker, you missed? Luna, aim!
Let's go. Time for this.
Fox, you gotta aim! Persona! Guess that's useless.
This one. I told you it's useless! There's no way you can win against me!
Look at him, acting all smug because of his cheats. We can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach. Right.
Well,
So, yeah, we have to go figure out how to break the cheat code that this guy uses in order to basically make himself invincible. Yay!
What do you want to do?
I don't need those. What do we do about that cheater? Ain't we screwed if our attacks can't do anything? He is invincible at his game, so he is invincible in Mementos as well. Then how about we just beat him at that game of his? Oh, but he'll just cheat. How about we ask for help from a skilled player? Supposedly there's an insanely good gamer they call the King somewhere in the city. I've seen all over the forums how he managed to beat this cheater himself with orthodox methods. For real? Where can we find him? I checked his account from the official server, but I couldn't pinpoint what arcade he goes to. Sorry, but if he's really that famous, won't it be easy to find him? That's true. Okay, we should gather intel on the King at arcades around the city.
Let's get them!
We will be parting ways tomorrow. I pray both trips go safely. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Yusuke. And Futaba. We'll be relying on you for the analysis. Leave it to me. Just let us know if anything comes up, okay? A-okay. Then off we go. Look after Morgana for us. Have a nice trip. You guys are still talking about that trip? Hey, screw you, Morgana. Trips are awesome. Okay? Poor Morgana. He feels really dejected right now. I actually kind of feel bad for him at this point in the game. I will be right back while this goes on.
You're taking off, huh? Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you. I'll look after Futaba at the cat while you're gone. You owe me one.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back. Good.
I'm so sleepy.
It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time. I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Coming late even on a day like this?
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough? See?
I think that was sarcasm.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Ooh, sounds good.
Damn, that must have been really loud on my
You be our
microphone.
cameraman, okay?
Let me join in too! You too, Makoto.
All right. Huh? Where am I supposed to look?
Let me see. Let me see.
Ryuji, you've got crap in your eyes.
Holy shit, she's right.
How could you tell, Futaba?
You surprised? I snuck an app on Leon's phone. I can see all I want through his camera. You're looking now, right, Leon? Whee! You can't underestimate the original Medjed.
Talk about a nasty trick.
She's a hacker? This is kind of expected.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
Mm-hmm.
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safe.
Whoa!
Fucking Ryuji.
So, how long will you be staying?
Hey, you shut up. My hair's fine.
I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
Hawaii! I love it. The tropical air.
Fucking Ryuji.
Aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese?
No shit, dumbass.
Whoa, I see it! The diamond thing! Oh man! The ocean is so blue!
Ryuji's a little kid at heart, I swear to God.
Yes, we're here! Hawaii!
I am so embarrassed.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but
The smell of fresh salt water and fish? Yes.
Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the lays are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
What are you, the king of random facts?
It's called he did research before coming,
I'm the
dumbass.
type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
Then, tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments.
You're in Hawaii, there
Can't
are
go
no
out
cheap
until we get
places
our
to eat.
keys.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
I can't.
It complicates roll call.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Shut up. We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in?
Ha!
Oh, not yet.
In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about? We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we had someone who knows English.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Might be more useful to know somebody who understands Hawaiian.
Oh, come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you? It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
Actually, the laws in Hawaii are a little bit more relaxed
So
for the most
this
part
is
than in Japan.
Waikiki.
Well, there sure are a ton of people here. And a lot of tall buildings like hotels.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
Still, look how clear the ocean is.
The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
The Hawaiians take great pride in actually cleaning up the beaches and keeping them beautiful because it's a tourist attraction that brings that place a lot of money. And also, beaches are kind of sacred to them in a lot of ways.
I thought On was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Then stop looking!
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan. I know, right?
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus, too.
Also, I'm just going to point it out because it's hilarious. We're not here for an hour, and the very first thing that Ryuji wants to think about, how big the breasts are on foreign women. Seriously?
But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? A F?
Might as well look up recommended places in Waikiki too. Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
I wonder if there are any online recommendations of scenic spots.
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Hey, we're on our phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Hula dancing?
Hula dancing, luau, surfing. Those are just 3 things off the top of my head. Go experience culture.
I ain't down for that.
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right?
Yeah.
It's been really lively, huh? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves. On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one. His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames. He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them. To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too?
Yeah.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too. Let's go to bed. Good night.
Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here. I thought we were gonna be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff.
It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know? There's not much we can do as students.
I guess it's the same no matter where we go.
Not much you can do as students. How about this? Speak for yourself, bitch. I'm a millionaire.
Hey, what's with the low energy, Makoto?
I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight. I'm used to dealing with students' troubles, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well.
That must have sucked.
We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for God's sake. Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving!
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan. That lack of coordination is what led to them using students as chaperones as well.
And because there's no adults around, there's only so many events they're allowed to coordinate. Also, this line...
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan.
...is bullshit. I think the real reason they couldn't come up with a coordinated travel plan is because they were all being kind of harangued by law enforcement.
By the way, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting?
Even in Hawaii?
Fan site. You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often.
Are they really mentioning us?
I think so.
They could take an afternoon to look up fun spots.
Just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so bad.
They could be trying to find out if they could, I don't know, maybe attend a luau, which would allow them to essentially hang out with a group of people without costing that much money, although I don't know if they'd be allowed to afford it with the currency exchange rates on, like, student salary, which is literally nothing. They could be trying to go to the beach, learning how to surf. Hawaii is very famous for surfing. There are Japanese surfers, but not nearly to the degree that Hawaii is. Yeah, no, yen really is jack shit compared to most other currencies with its exchange ratio.
You really have no chill.
Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now.
But people are waiting for us to fix society. We don't got time to be relaxing over here. Ain't that right, Yusuke? Wait, what the hell?
Why the fuck is
Overseas
Yusuke
travel
here?
provides a great opportunity for new insight. I'd prefer we stay here a bit longer.
What are you doing here?
Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
Apparently, they couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed on the spot to Hawaii.
That would not happen at all.
Did you just bring rain wherever you go?
Could it be that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well?
Don't go bringing any storms here, you got that?
I'll do my best.
And by the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all gonna do?
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick things up for Futaba and Morgana, too.
I was hoping to do some shopping myself.
Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want.
Man, our group's totally the same even out of Japan.
Huh. I didn't realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii, too.
Yeah, it's been getting real popular in Japan lately. I guess they wanted to branch out.
Now that you mention it, I read a news article recently about the success of Okumura Foods.
Ah, yes. The company that owns Big Bang Burger.
Okumura? Ain't that the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings?
Is that true?
I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I didn't put the pieces together before, but I guess we know him pretty well.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods. Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out.
Yeah, no shit.
Never
Morgana
mind.
just wants
I'm
to.
surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
Somebody get the
Why
poor
don't we
guy
take a
some
pic
fatty
together?
tuna.
You know, so we can remember the trip and all.
Ooh, good idea!
Like, legit, with all the in-game money I actually had in this game, I would have had my character front the cash to get Morgana some fish on the way out if I could have.
Are you sure you don't want to be in it? Thanks.
I only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced.
Ugh, can you not worry about that stuff for 1 second?
Go for it.
He's an artist, so, no. Tells Yusuke to smile. Yusuke,
still have some time to
facial
spare, right?
expression
Where
doesn't
to
change.
next?
There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there?
That sounds lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
All right, let's head over there.
Huh. Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty?
You might be right. Oh, shoot.
Welcome to America, where we put salt on everything.
I forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to go buy another bottle at the convenience store.
I'll go with you.
I guess we will need to wait for them to come back.
I'm so bored. By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be
Yes,
pretty
we
freaking
are.
crazy if that was true, huh?
We oversalt a lot. my dad was actually the kind of person who overly salted shit even for an American with a lot of his cooking, which is hilarious.
I had not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful. We are already here, so why don't we confirm if that is the case?
Oh, good idea. Let's try asking around while we wait for An and Makoto.
Oh.
Dude!
Yep. What the hell? This is a really weird fixed camera angle.
Whoa!
Oh, hello. Anybody who was paying attention in the previous stream and with previous scenes, will recognize this individual from the Shujin school.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon? That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task
girl's
to
a
take
real
my
sweetheart.
mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time. We're here! I think I should be going. See you.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
Mm-hmm. I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
I needed that protein. Good food. Good fried chicken. Air frying stuff is the best.
What am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this.
Kawakami, shut up. You're beautiful.
On a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami. About the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
Like, look at her. She's got a... Like, Kawakami's a babe. I really don't know why she's so self-conscious.
Not at all. What's the matter?
Girl, do you know how to knock?
Found it. One after another, too.
If a male student had
What did
walked
you
in, that
find?
would have been a million times more awkward.
Still working, can't tell you.
She can handle this without me.
Ooh, so much.
All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos. I'm basically useless.
Morgana, you do realize you're also our primary medic, right? Right? Am I the only one who actually, like, realizes that still?
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out.
It's nothing.
What were you saying?
Let me go!
No. Continue to torture him.
So nice.
I do not!
So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
Don't make me say it again! I'm a human!
No, you're not.
Couldn't you just be assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone!
How would you know?
That's true.
You can't even remember who you are. He's depressed because he's lost a lot of what he
Even
feels
more
were his
posts
purposes
now.
and positions
Oh,
in the group.
wow. The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
I mean, like, let's look back over the course of the game. You want to talk about combat? Well, Ryuji is a more than apt fighter, and so is Yusuke now. So we really don't need Morgana for combat. You want to talk about being able to inflict status ailments? I rely on everyone except him to do that. You want to talk about being able to detect, see, and locate hidden treasures and finding, you know, a way through something as a Pathfinder. Now we've got Futaba. Futaba can handle virtually any form of digital or hacking system we need. We don't need him for that now. We don't need him for his backup support methods either when he gets knocked out of combat. The only thing I really need him for is his wind magic and his healing powers, and the fact that he turns into a car in Mementos. There's not really anything else that he's good for. But the thing is that everybody in the team has a niche, including him still, and he's not realizing that. Now, technically, I can fill any niche I want because I'm a wild card. My persona abilities allow me to do virtually anything that could be necessary in combat. So, realistically, outside of being a car in Mementos, technically speaking, if I had built myself correctly, he would be useful for that too. Or useless for that too. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Like, being able to turn into a car is still a really cool superpower.
Come on, you can't let this chance pass you by. It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees. Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
What's up?
Ryuji.
Yo. Why are you here?
That's why.
Just hear me out.
Excuse me.
The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room. I felt totally awkward staying in there with him. I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
Even though there are only 2 beds?
So much to do, but I really
Coming.
don't. I hate dramatizing everything.
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
Well, that's a coincidence. Liz, that's probably just a case of you feeling like, you know, oh God, how do I say this? I don't want to be a dickhead and say this, but it's probably just a case of you don't really know where to go, and your disability can make it difficult for you to find certain things to do. So you're probably just a little bit overwhelmed with things that you want to do, but might not necessarily be able to do at the time.
I know that feeling.
I don't know how to say that any
And she
better,
took
and if
the
I
key.
said that wrong,
I
I'm
stepped
sorry.
outside for just a second and auto lock kicked in. I
But
can't get back in my
maybe
room.
that'll help you understand it better, I guess. I don't know.
You're looking at stuff online, even over here.
Trying to be helpful, but
Ever since
not
the
really.
Magic case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website.
Not really sure if I'm
Isn't
actually
it
hitting the
crazy?
nail on the head.
The Phantom Thieves are finally making
A lot of
their
people get
worldwide
incredibly
debut.
sensitive about their
What should I do about
disabilities.
overseas
That's why I
requests?
was trying to be careful with how I said
I
that.
don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
It's a sensitive
took
tip
down
for
Medjed.
damn near anybody
I
who
wonder
has
they'll bring
one.
justice to next.
For you to
It's
try
not
and
just
mention what
Japan
may be
anymore.
the cause.
The whole world's
But,
waiting to see the Phantom Thieves'
yeah.
next move.
That reminds
I'm gonna
me,
shut up and let
what
this
time is
cutscene
it?
play.
Oh, so sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
Yes.
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why? Hun, I understand that you want to sleep here tonight, but I also understand that sleeping with a bra on is nearly impossible, and you're in a room with 3 guys. No?
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
I saw that one coming.
Hi,
There are only
cripple. Are
2
you
beds.
fucking kidding me?
Even if someone sleeps
Jesus
on the sofa.
Christ. That is so
One of
mean.
us is gonna have to sleep on the floor. So who's
God
that
damn.
gonna be? Oh, Hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide? Yes! What?
What the fuck?
I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor. Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Why
Right?
would you trust
Hard to
Ryuji?
believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though?
Look, Ryuji would never rip her blanket off just to expose her. Like, he wouldn't do something like that. I do think, though, if she made the mistake of dropping her blanket and exposing herself, he absolutely would take the
things
opportunity
like
to look.
What kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if two girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
Damn, dude!
So looks are what's most important to you.
What?
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs.
A good personality isn't superficial. The second answer is largely just an excuse to narrow it down.
Huh.
Also,
So
yes,
you
he's
really
immature.
are that kind of guy.
That ain't fair.
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
Excuse me.
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next. So, what kind of guy do you... So, what kind of guy do you...
My stomach.
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier? That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
That's actually quite true. Drinking local tap water can fuck you up beyond belief.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some
If it's not
third-rate
local to what
tabloid's
you would drink.
article. Unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go. Well then, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with one or two of those connected to us.
The moment you have to start killing your co-conspirators is about the moment you really should reconsider whose side you're on.
Our trip is almost over. By tomorrow night, we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it, this isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
Yeah, that's called enjoying a
That's
romantic
it.
getaway.
That's what this trip is missing. Come on, we totally gotta get moving during our free time in the afternoon.
What?
What are we going to do?
God damn
Make
it,
a
Ryuji.
once-in-a-lifetime summer memory. Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. We can get some girls' numbers during the day, then sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Me too?
It'll be great. Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess that's true, but...
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it. Ooh, you get a message? Who could that? Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you-know-what. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto?
Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited.
Man.
Ryuji has the mind of a typical teenage male child. In every conceivable way. I heard that Shujin is here in Hawaii, so I wanted to say hi. My school is giving us some free time to do as we please. Care to walk along the beach? It might help with new moves. What was that message earlier? Was it from Futaba? Wait, don't tell me. Was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. We bombed it on the beach in Japan after all. I actually... So the last time I did this, I hung out with Makoto. But obviously I haven't really been unlocking much of my social link with her. And you need to progress it to at least 4. So I'm not hanging out with Ryuji. She'll be waiting in her swimsuit. That's an interesting detail to add.
I didn't expect to see you here.
My!
It's quite a nice surprise.
Seems like Hifumi's been waiting for me here.
Do I look strange in this? Perhaps I should go change.
I mean, that's not the style that I would go for, but I'm not the one who wants to wear it. You look great.
Huh? Oh, thank you very much.
What can I say?
Shall we take a walk?
Damn, she looks good. Shit.
Looks like they sell shrimp. Shrimp are symbolic of living a long life. Shall we have some? I wonder how they'll taste.
You two from Japan?
Yes.
How about them phantom thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
You've heard about the Phantom Thieves?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah? Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello. And ask them to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Sure. Oh, they're quite pungent.
Hey, you're the one who wanted these.
It's so beautiful. This is a refreshing break from staring at a shogi board all day long. I feel as if I'll be able to come up with some great new moves once I return home. Were you bored spending time with me? We would have had a more enjoyable time if I had made better conversation.
You're fine the way you are.
You are always so kind. This is for you. I would be delighted if you remembered this day. If only we went to the same school. Yes, I'd like that. Sun is about to set. We should start heading back. Yes.
It was terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
That was actually a really
Thanks.
heartfelt moment.
I guess I didn't exactly turn down the
I didn't
invite
get
either.
to like bring Hifumi to
I
that
don't
moment
know.
before.
It's fun hanging out with Sakamino, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation? Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Is it me, or does my character feel like Batman in his civilian clothes listening to this guy talk while he's kind of standing next to the window, more or less wanting to look outside? Get that cat upstairs.
Aww.
It's not like anyone's coming in anyway. Plus, if someone does come, you can just tell them it's a cat cafe.
You know that line's not gonna work.
Excuse me.
Hey! What did I tell you? Get that cat out of here!
I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, please! There's no need. I'm sorry. Wait. Huh? Wait a sec. It's... I was told that, Kennedy-kun is lodging at a cafe, and I just happened to be passing by, so... Oh, I see. You teach at his school, huh? Not really. I'm just a counselor.
Well, in any case, I apologize for the cat. Normally he stays upstairs.
It's fine by me. I love animals. They don't seem to share the sentiment, though. What the heck's he doing here? Leon's off on his little trip. No clue. He's just some alien-level stranger to me.
Say,
you talk with your cat? That's so neat. Sorry, did I frighten you? My apologies. I just found it impressive is all.
Sorry about the cold shoulder over there. Just take the cat upstairs, okay? I'll call you back down when it's all clear.
Come on, Futaba. We'll just be in the way down here. Let's go. That book. Oh, this? It's on a subject called cognitive science. Any interest?
What? I'm sorry, but you need to leave. Don't worry about the bill.
Huh? I'm so sorry if I've said anything.
The cafe is now closed. I'll have to ask you...
Sojiro!
I'm okay.
He stays. What good is driving your few customers away gonna do you anyhow?
Futaba.
So, that book. Is it what you teach, sir? I mean, mister?
Huh?
Well, no, not at all. I'm not a teacher. What's it for, then? It's just a personal interest of mine. I've been studying it for a few years now. It's difficult to grasp at times, but it's quite useful. Fun to study, too. It's fun?
Yeah.
Well, of course. It's a wonderful division of science that can help many people. That makes it pretty fun, right? Yep. Mom thought the exact same thing.
Mom? Her mother studied it too. What I don't get is why you're studying something like that, though. Well, you are a high school counselor, right? I guess it does make some sense, being related to your field and all.
Your mom thought that too, huh? She sounds like a wonderful woman. Ow. Hell yeah! My mom owned. She loved me so much.
Past tense, huh?
I see.
Right.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very proud.
All right, let's go.
Come on, Mona. Let's go. Off to a menless room.
Hey, wait!
Hey, what? Futaba?
Sorry about that. Would you care for another?
Thank you. Your coffee truly is amazing.
Ha. Thanks. Man, things sure are changing around here.
School trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
So, what did you end up doing yesterday? You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code.
I was with someone.
Dude, for real? Actually, don't say anything. Last thing I need is your secret lover coming after me with an axe.
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
Ooh, count me in.
Allow me to join you as well, although I have no funds for souvenirs.
Dumbass.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right? What do you think Morgana and Futaba would like?
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate. Well, he tells us that he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine?
If we're gonna get him souvenirs, we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
This is one of the best
They
scenes
have
in the game.
coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
I know what you mean.
Damn, really?
We've come all the way to
I get rid of
Hawaii.
a hangnail and it's
I
bleeding
think it'd be
that bad?
best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high.
No, they're not. You just have to know what their standards are, moron. Morgana wants anything that tastes like fish. Anything that tastes like fish. You could get him some fucking fish-flavored cat food or something like that. Buy him a freaking can of sardines. And Futaba, get her something that looks like a computer accessory, or get her a video game that she can freak out over.
Yusuke, you find something?
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan? Oh crap, we're almost out of time. Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Hello?
Kasumi! Senpai!
Senpai!
Hello there.
Oh, so I didn't scare you, huh?
Who's that?
It's
Find
Yoshizawa.
anything suitable?
That girl.
Sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Oh, you're that gymnast.
Yes, that's right. Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
The last meet was only a short while ago, though. You're already training for the next one? You seem to be making quite the effort.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
Good luck at the next meet. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill you makes you stronger. Ah, I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Ryuji, you fucked up that statement.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
They're great.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time. I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of. Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance.
Good luck, charm.
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll see you later, alright?
The instant I heard the word, I would have heard the word senpai, I would know exactly who it was. Oh, remember when I told you to keep Principal Kobayakawa in mind? This is why. You notice how this guy is sweating massively. That doesn't look natural. Jimbo, you really shouldn't have had that last taco. I think it just gave you a coronary. Wham! I'd say I feel bad, but he was a douchebag. I'm not a bad person. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, welcome
totally
back.
a terrible
You
human
get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
Hawaii sucked. No, not really. It was awesome.
I'm glad I paid for your travel expenses then.
While you guys were off having fun, things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
So, to give you an idea of what just happened to Principal Kobayakawa, we were informed in Kanashiro's palace that a certain somebody has been causing psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. Now you see what it looks like.
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Like Phantom Thief curry?
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect. I'm just joking, alright?
That's
I
fine,
wonder how
dude.
our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well,
There he is, the anti-thief detective.
Yep.
I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them.
Okay. If he actually understood the code of chivalry, I don't think he would have said that. And that word is one of the few instances where I feel like there's a little bit of a flaw to the writing. chivalry is predominantly discussed as male warriors defending women. Because it comes from an old British Knights and Dragons era way of thinking back in the time of their knights and warriors and kings era. Women did not become knights. Women were not ever expected really to fight back in that era and in that culture. So what he just mentioned, the code of chivalry is a true gentleman, a true knight, a true man protects their women because women were not warriors in that time period. It might sound sexist as hell unless you study the culture of the era. So
I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Anybody who heard that statement that watches this later, if you're wondering why that sounds a little wrong, please go do the research on the Code of Chivalry. The Code of Chivalry was predominantly associated with knights of the British realm. I believe French knights and Spanish knights, to a degree, also adopted it, but it's predominantly associated with British knights defending predominantly women who were not allowed to be warriors and taking care of them as a gentleman should, which is respecting them, caring for them, bringing home what's necessary for the household to flourish, and ensuring that she has everything she needs to tend to the children and matters of the house when you are not there because you have to work or defend the home. That said, sometimes the Code of Chivalry can speak of Knights of the Realm defending, simply put, non-warriors, such as peasant farmers or merchants, people who are not by trade a soldier or a warrior.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However, no, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
No, he can't.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
Bullshit.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
A realization that the police suck and the politicians are
What are you
worse.
so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yes,
Take
I
care
am.
of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis, of the data.
When I say the police suck, there's what I'll characterize that statement, because I don't actually hate police in general. The police suck because they're not able to do what's necessary in many instances to catch criminals. Or in many instances, they are forced to follow orders from corrupt individuals because they have either political or wealth-based influence that allows them, or militarily based influence, to control them and do what would be considered an injustice because they can. And when I say politicians are worse, many politicians nowadays are, and for a long time, like this is not something that's new. But it's easier for somebody to have a contemporary marker to use. But politicians, as a rule, are often seen as powermongers, and they're also seen as, first of all, I did add my Twitch to that one. To that last video description. I just didn't put it in. I just didn't put my Discord in it. But not only do politicians are often very power hungry, they're very greedy, they're power mongery, and a lot of them kind of screw with innocent people and can use their influence to force bad things to happen. And most of society just kind of lets it happen. This is what is known as a systemic injustice or a societal injustice, where somebody who has power and influence uses it to do something they know that they shouldn't do because they see themselves as above the rules or above the law, and ergo they're able to just do it anyway because they have enough power and influence that if somebody tried to force them to pay for their crime, they could just weasel their way out of it, either with money or with a few favors whispered to certain people here and there in a few back rooms so that somebody would get something that they would want to happen in return for not turning them in. This is kind of a consistent systemic injustice in not just my neck of the woods of the globe, but many societies. All pretty much have this systemic injustice system. But that is kind of what you want to do, or what you want to do to understand where these guys are coming from and how they're able to function as why they're more popular than the police or than the politicians. They're more popular than the police because the people that the Phantom Thieves take down are people the police cannot touch because people won't tell anyone about them, or will not touch because they have pieces of, they have places of influence in very high places. And this is a nasty trend. Well, that's and politicians are abusing people because of their potential influence. So yeah, that's kind of why a lot of people are waking up to our Phantom Thief group and being like, holy crap, dude, these guys are awesome. Fuck the police. It's not that they hate the police, it's that they hate that the police doesn't always do what they should. And sometimes does exactly what the police should not be doing and arrests the wrong people, or targets and oppresses the wrong people. The same thing occurs in many instances with politicians. Politicians target somebody or do something wrong or embezzle money. Half the time, even when that gets brought out as something that's a truth, people don't go to prison. We've had a whole bunch of election fraud issues that have occurred over our last 4 or 5 elections, I think, here in the States that I know of. And people proved that certain individuals were specifically tied to it and guilty, with all the evidence flying around the internet and other evidence being sent straight to people who are supposed to do something about it. Yeah, they might arrest the boots on the ground that did the work, but even though there's evidence clearly linking them to people on high, the people on high in political positions never get arrested, never get fined, and they never get charged. They don't even get a talking to. So that's why people are waking up to the Phantom Thieves over politicians and police. Phantom Thieves don't care about your influence. They will go after you anyway. They don't care what your position is in legal or political senses. They go after you anyway. If you're a criminal, they make you confess. And then they make everybody show all the evidence to their crimes.
Want to meet now?
But yes, you can say that it's realistic.
Jet lag? Fine.
No, my nose is always really bad. I just have really bad allergies constantly. Also, keep an eye on that Fanto support meter. Become Prime Minister, please. But yeah, that's a very realistic systemic issue in society that happens. Hey, got a minute? You look sleepy. Attention! All ye jet-lagged! Someone from Shujin came to LeBlanc yesterday. What? Who? He had messy hair and glasses. I don't know. Just sounds like Leon to me. Oh, that's right. Maruki did stop by. Was his name Maruki? I think so. Dr. Maruki, the counselor. He said he was studying cognitive science. He's in that field too?
You don't think he's connected to the incident with Futaba's mother?
Oh no, I didn't get that vibe from him. He seemed actually interested in cognitive science as a whole. It wasn't like he was just using it. You two got talking then? A little. He seemed nice.
For a stranger to connect with Futaba is no easy feat. He must have quite a talent for this.
I'm not sure talent is the word for it, but yeah, he's cool.
What? You gonna get him to counsel you too? I see no point in having my heart probed by an utter stranger.
Truth, man.
Still, I am curious as to how he managed to negate Futaba's usual reticence.
I don't know. We just talk normally. But he's such a good listener, right? Maybe you ended up talking more than usual.
So it's true. He does have some extraordinary effect. Surely he must have some greater insight. The better to espy the innermost truths of the heart.
Holy shit, the dude has ESP? Espy, or to see or perceive.
Makoto, is there a way you could arrange for me to meet him?
What? Me? You want to meet him that badly?
Please. I feel there is something here I must confirm for myself.
Well, I can't make anything happen instantly, but I'll see what I can do.
My sincerest thanks. I'm looking forward to finally meeting him.
I'm posting a photo I took in Hawaii. I love how my character's just sitting there looking away with his frickin' drink in his hand, like, yeah,
I'm just not getting in the middle of that.
It's called being empathetic and kind.
Ah, the hibiscus. Truly a flower worthy of singular beauty. The vivid color complements the water, too.
Right? Too bad Ryuji had to ruin the shot. Dude, get real. A guy can't wear a flower in his hair. It's weird. I don't know. The guy next to you wears it like a champ. Yeah, by the way, there's a flower in my hair. So you vibes. Oh, one more to share. Fucking Ryuji put a tiki mask over Yusuke's face. The heck is that? It's intense. Not my style, though.
If you're going to be that rude about it, I'm not lending it to you.
Wait, you actually bought that thing?
Yes, for sketching purposes.
You're kidding. Did you seriously have the cash for that?
When I showed them how much money I had, they lowered the price. Truly, a land of generosity.
Wow, that's like a max level haggling maneuver. For real?
Man, I wish I'd gotten a price cut. There was nothing of the sort. I simply expressed my passion to them. Language barriers are surprisingly easy to break through, as long as you can convey your feelings.
Like that truly was an amazing moment. He won't talk to you, even if you go talk to him first.
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
Gee, thanks, you ass.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away. He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
Well,
In prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto? Never mind, it's nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
Sai is kind of an ass. She's not a raging bitch by any means, but yeah, I don't like Sai. I'm so sleepy. You over your jet lag? I am. For real? That was quick. Oh yeah. Never mind that. Never mind that. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. Walks in and starts talking about the principal like she hasn't just been away for 4 days. Like, you want to say hello? How was your trip? Or you got me souvenirs? Thanks. Yeah, no, Sai doesn't really consider any of that important. Sai is a very distorted person, and we will get to see evidence of that later. Just hold on to that thought. Hold on to that reality. People are actually paying attention to who we're gonna target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world.
Good morning.
Kind of, yes. She sort of is. Good morning, Kennedy-senpai. And Sakamoto-senpai, correct? Oh, morning. You're back today too, huh? Yes, it's good to see you both. May I join you two on the way to school? I want to talk a bit more about the trip, and I want to hear all of your stories from Hawaii. You got it. Should I start with all the heroic stuff me and this dude did for the people in Hawaii?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds great. Just keep that in mind when I tell you this is going to be fun.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
This is pretty messed.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that's real.
No. This game is going to take longer than that.
I think I was passing through there at the time.
I am maybe halfway done. There's the palace we're about to do. There's another palace after that. And then there is a third palace for the main game. So we have 3 more palaces to clear.
Bullshit. He was covering something.
And then
Maybe it wasn't suicide.
then there is the 4th palace that was added in the royal version of the game.
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Yeah, the justice meter that you see, just pay attention to that over the game.
People gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students. And
because we've cleared Kamoshida.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But She would never do something so foolish.
Believe what you want to
And
believe.
is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
We had nothing against him.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
Realistically speaking, we actually did have a lot against him, but nothing that made us want to attack his mind. That, and we don't kill people. That's right.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
It's also the truth, jackass. We flashed forward to the interrogation room again. Rank 4 in the Judge Arcana.
All right.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you
Yes,
looked
we
into his
did.
palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
So be it.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Yeah, that's a pretty good fucking reason, to be fair.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
No! He got himself killed because he's an idiot.
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
Okay, and I really have to put this out there because I don't like this. I don't. Why do you give a shit about some fat asshole who, you know, used students, manipulated students, allowed you and numerous other students to be beaten within an inch of your lives and sexually harassed? And why the hell, of all people, do you care if he got killed? Why do you act like you somehow feel some deep sense of regret?
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
You want to know how he died? Somebody went into the metaverse, found his shadow self, and killed them. That caused his mind to shut down because the shadow self is your subconscious. Do you notice how whenever we go into Mementos or into somebody's palace, we attack them, but we don't kill the shadow? We convince the shadow to go back to their original self and force them to confess? That's because if we were to kill the shadow representation of them, that kills them as a person inside. It's like killing their soul. The body just shuts down because their mind no longer functions. Yes. So somebody went into Kobayakawa's mind and killed his shadow in the metaverse, and that caused him to have a mental shutdown in the middle of a crowded street crosswalk so that a truck turned and killed him because it didn't see him. That made his death look like an accident.
Online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
And yet you kept trying to be
It seems
famous.
like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
Who could do that? That's a good question. However, you're forgetting two key details when you say we're the only people who can go in. Detail number one, Kaneshiro already told us that somebody else is using the metaverse to cause psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. Number 2, and this is the most important part. Only people who have been in the metaverse can hear Morgana's speech. And I showed you in that dialogue tree with Akechi a long while back where he said somebody mentioned delicious pancakes, that the only person who said pancakes was Morgana. But somehow Akechi, who, as far as we know, has never been in the metaverse, heard pancakes from a cat he shouldn't be able to understand if he's never been in the metaverse. Think about that. Let that sizzle in your brain for a minute.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was
Akechi
coming.
is also very anti-Phantom Thieves.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Inari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together.
As soon as
Some
this
parts seem
cutscene
to
is
be
over and I
speculation,
get the chance, I'm going to
but
save
she
it.
has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years.
I hate this dialogue right now.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
I hate these 3 lines because when we were in the Hawaii scene about 45 minutes ago, we went over Okumura Foods being possibly corrupt. And Ryuji was there when we had that fucking conversation. We had that conversation with about 4 or 5 different people, and Ryuji was one of them. Why is he only just now remembering this? Why do we have to revisit that way? Yeah, Ryuji is kind of stupid
They even had a branch
sometimes.
in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That's
that would
interesting.
seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
So are my butt cheeks.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
What if I don't
They
want it?
already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, Han? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
You need to give people what they ask or what they need, not what they ask
Looks
for.
like we're not gonna agree today then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human.
No, you're
At the
not.
very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own.
No,
Sorry,
you
but it
can't.
looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
No, you won't.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop! Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
What's gotten into you?
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time. Damn it!
He'll be
I'm
back.
Human. I have to be.
No, you don't, Morgana.
Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do.
That's not gonna happen.
Huh? That kitty.
She looked familiar, didn't she?
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death.
Keep
The
that
mental
in mind
shutdown
for next
cases
stream,
and
by the way.
psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
So did my foot in your ass.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
Okay, seriously, Akechi, what you just said was entirely hypocritical. You want to actually reform society, but you want to stick to the same constraints that cause you problems with solving problems in society in order to do it. If you're going to enact change and reform, you have to show where it needs to be reformed. Sometimes that means taking risks and breaking rules. You're an idiot.
I'm really messed up.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Is this really impossible alone?
Dumbass.
How horrible! What? I can't see who's there. Hester. Ugh.
Master? Interesting words.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
I'm worried.
Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Morgana's still not back. Huh? He hasn't come home yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident.
Does he really seem like the type who would go off and die on us like that, though?
It's just been one day. Y'all are worrying him too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll come back if something happens.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well. Have a good day.
Most of them actually weren't being cold. The only one being cold was Ryuji. Yes, you could tell who that was by the shadow. You could also tell because she found that cat and followed him there, too.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify this world. That would be taking it a little far. Why is this cutscene?
That's disappointing.
He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okumura's words are a philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that to a secondhand shop? But in times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Would you agree, Kennedy-kun? A secondhand shop is mostly meant for sale of goods and supporting charitable causes.
Do you know the answer?
What does a pawn shop offer that a secondhand shop doesn't?
This is it.
Money loans for collateral.
Very good.
Correct. Thrift stores are comparatively less focused on money management. The larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. I didn't have to look that up either. That's just something that I know. Alright, can I get control of myself now? No, we gotta have another conversation on the phone. Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? What's wrong? We're gonna wait together in case Morgana comes home. Anyway, come straight home. I wonder what's up with Morgana, though. You should just hurry and come back.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Idiots.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
What? Hey, this is that Okumura.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
Wouldn't
However,
surprise me.
There were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
You can identify my ass. For how useful the damn tabloids are in this game. You think Mona charged in there by himself? It's possible. Yeah, he may not seem like it sometimes, but he's totally a capable cat when he wants to be. Either way, let's go to Okumura's palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone. Morgana went into Okumura's palace? Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger?
The chances of that are highly likely.
Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. All right, let's do it. We gotta look into those mental shutdown things too. I'd prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. Then we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone.
Let's do it.
All right, thank you all for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk. Make sure to check out my YouTube, Alpha Wolf, if you want to be able to see the rest of my streams. And don't forget to take a look at my Discord. At some point, I need to be able to put it in here. Have a nice day.